right, friends, let's do math together. First, I'm going to hold up the cards. You're going to say the number. We'll go through these pretty quickly. Ready? How many tens? How many ones? 14. 10. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Ooh, how many is that? You have to count by tens. Did you say 30? Awesome job. There were 30 of them. All right, good job on that. Go ahead and get your whiteboards ready. We're going to do some more number bonds. So go ahead and do your 2 circles. Make your lines down to your rectangle. Yeah, mine doesn't look the greatest. It's just quick today. You go ahead and draw yours quickly, and then we'll get started. We're going to do some word problems. I'll read you the word problem, and we have to figure out which one of these shapes is not going to have a number in it. So it says, I had some pink jelly beans and 4 yellow. So I know I have 4, and I had some pink, but I don't know which. I don't know how many yet. I had 9 altogether. They gave me the altogether, which always goes in the bottom. So I had 9 altogether. 4 of them were yellow. How many pink did I have? Guess what we have to do? We have to subtract. If I had 9 altogether, and I cross out 4, how many are left? How many are pink? If you got 5, good job. So let's write our number sentence. 5 plus 4 equals 9. And then we did a subtraction problem to get that. So let's write the subtraction number sentence. 9 minus 4 equals 5. Because we had 9 and we took away 4 and we got 5. All right, if you got that, great job. Let's do a couple more together before we do our paper today. Get my shapes back on. Are you ready? Remember, if I say in all, that always goes at the bottom, and the other 2 numbers go up here. I saw some monkeys eating bananas at the zoo. 3 monkeys were eating peanuts. 7 monkeys were all in the pen together. So all together were 7, and 3 had peanuts. How many had bananas? We don't know. This is our question. We got to figure that out. So if there were 7 and 3 had peanuts, the rest had bananas. So we're going to subtract. I'm going to put 7 dots, and I'm going to take away 3. How many monkeys had bananas? How many dots are left? 4. Good job. So I can write my addition problem because I have my 3 numbers. 4 plus 3 equals 7. And then let's write that subtraction problem that we did to find that one. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Good. See, we can do an addition and a subtraction to figure it out. Good. Next one, instead of drawing a picture, we're going to try it counting in our heads. We're going to use our count on strategy. So draw your number bond back on and get ready to count in your brain. I know you guys are good at this. Some apples were cooking in the pot. They didn't give me a number. They said some, so that's my question. Then 3 more were added, and now there are 6 apples all together in the pot. How many apples started in the pot in the first place? All right, I've got to subtract. So I'm going to put 6 in my brain, and I'm going to count backwards 3 times because 3 was already up here. So I'm going to hold up 3, and I'm going to count backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3. There were 3 apples in the pot. They added 3 more, and now we have 6. Write those number sentences. 3 plus 3 equals 6. And flip it around and do our subtraction. I had 6 in the pot. I took away 3, and there were still 3 left. 6 minus 3 equals 3. All right, I hope I'm not going too fast for you. We're going to do, let's see, we have 3 more to do together before we move on to the paper. There were some yellow fish in the coral and 6 fish in all. 4 were blue. There were 6 in all, 4 were blue, and we need to figure out how many are yellow. All right, let's use our counting strategy. How many are we going to count? 4 backwards. So let's count backwards from 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 goes in that circle. Whoops, I started to make my old 2s. 2, plus 4 equals 6. And the subtraction problem we just did was 6 minus 4 equals 2. There were 4 blue fish and 2 yellow fish. Nice work. All right, two more. Get those number bonds ready. I know we're going fast today, so I hope you're keeping up. If not, pause it anytime you need to pause it. Just stop the video and catch up to us. Some horses were eating grass in the meadow. Some of them, we don't know how many. Then 5 more joined them, and now there are 8 horses in all. Remember, our in all always goes to the bottom. So how many were there in the first place? I'm going to count backwards by 5. So I'm going to start at 8 and I'm going to count backwards 5. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There were 3 in there at pasture before the other 5 came. And my number sentence would be 3 plus 5 equals 8. See how I got those numbers? They're right there, so I just used them. And the subtraction problem we did, we started with 8 and we took away 5 and we had 3 left. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 8 minus 5 equals 3. All right, friends, one more before we do our paper together. Draw that number bond. There were some children on the jungle gym and 2 more on the slide. There were 7 children at the playground. How many were there before the other 2 came? We know how many there were altogether, and we know there's 2 on the slide, and we don't know how many were on the jungle gym. That's our question. So we got to figure it out. What am I going to do? I'm going to start with 7 in my brain, and I'm going to count backwards 2 spaces. Are you ready? 7, 6, 5. 5 goes right there. All right, you write the 2 number sentences, an addition and a subtraction, and then check mine and see if you got them the same as I got them. Did you get 5 plus 2 equals 7? 7 minus 2 equals 5. I hope you did. We used those 3 numbers and we got our 2 sentences. Awesome work today, friends. If that was a little fast for you, just make sure if you ever need to, you stop the video and you slow it down so you can keep up. All right. Now go ahead and grab your math page that has a bunch of frogs down here at the bottom. And we're going to cut those frogs out. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to cut out my frogs, get them ready. Had glue on. You go ahead, cut your frogs out, get them ready. Okay, I got a bunch of little frogs. Now I'm going to read the problem. We're going to draw and glue until we have it all figured out. There were some frogs in the pond. I don't know how many were in the pond. They didn't tell us. They just said some. I think that's what we're going to have to figure out. But I'm going to go ahead and draw a pond. Here's my pond. It's just a quick circle. And 4 frogs on the bank. So I know I can draw 4 frogs up here on the bank. Or I can glue 4 frogs up here on the bank. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 frogs on the bank. I'm just going to color that. If you have a brown, you can color it brown. I don't have a brown, so I'm just using a black. That's the bank. Right up by the pond is the bank. Okay? There were 4 frogs on the bank. And how many are in the pond? There are 8 frogs altogether. So let's count. If I had 4 already, I need to get to 8. I'm going to put some glue on so I can stick them on. All right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many frogs did I stick in the pond? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 4 frogs in the pond, 4 frogs on the bank. So my number bond is going to look like this. 4 frogs on the bank, 4 frogs in the pond, 8 frogs altogether. All right, 4 plus 4 equals 8. guess what? It's going to be the same for this because you can't turn them around. We got 4, 4, 4, 4. And then over here, we're going to do 8 minus 4 equals 4. And again, 8 minus 4 equals 4. That was a silly one. You can't flip it because the numbers are the same. 4 in the pond, 4 on the bank. All right, if you're finished, give yourself a smiley face. Nice work today, friends. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.